Are you new to the area, or maybe you just need to find a great heating specialist? Whatever your situation, the search can seem difficult if you don't know what questions to ask. Don't worry, it's simple with the right approach. Today we're catching up with a local central heating expert who will help you find the right specialist for your project.
Well, first I'd like to thank you for that introduction. And please excuse me if I sound a little hoarse, I'm kind of just getting over a cold. You know, we are called out all the time for one of three simple things that a homeowner can do themselves to prevent a service interruption and quite possibly save them from a service repair call. It might even save you from waking up to a cold house realizing that your furnace has went out throughout the night. When we're called out for one of these three simple things, we actually hate to charge for a basic service call for it. I can usually tell that many homeowners instantly realize that they could have done it themselves once they realize how simple it was for us to repair their system. The first and foremost common thing we see is as simple as changing the batteries in your thermostat. You know, most homeowners don't even realize that the majority of most digital thermostats have batteries hidden beneath the cover. It can cause their system to start operating erratically and eventually stop working altogether. The second most common thing we see in a forced air furnace that has locked itself out on what is called a high limit safety switch lockout. Its job is to shut down the furnace if it overheats. And most of the time this can be prevented by simply making sure the furnace filter is kept clean. A good rule of thumb is to check it monthly. If it gets dirty, clean it or replace it before it becomes a problem. If it gets very dirty and does lock out the system, well then you may need to schedule a service repair call. Keep in mind that a dirty blocked air filter not only causes your system to stop working, but can also raise your utility costs and shorten the life expectancy of your furnace. The Department of Energy reports that changing your air filter can improve your efficiency of your HVAC equipment by 5 to 15%. And if you imagine that in dollars, say your average utility bill is $200 a month. Well, that can mean a savings of $10 to $30 a month and up towards $360 a year. I like to think that's a pretty good investment for changing an air filter. The third and final most common thing we see is a total system lockout. It's a condition that most furnaces less than 25 years old can develop. Most of the time there's a reason that this happened and will require a service technician to diagnose the problem. However, sometimes a homeowner who is comfortable can simply turn off the power to the furnace, either from a switch located near the furnace or the circuit breaker in your home's electrical panel. Wait about 10 seconds, then turn it back on. It's just like rebooting your computer. It may clear itself and start working again. Keep in mind that if this does happen, you should still schedule a service call to have it diagnosed on what caused it in the first place. Most new furnaces have a trouble code recall function that will allow the technician to have a pretty good idea on what happened so he can make the required repairs to prevent it from happening again. So if you have any questions or looking for service, please don't hesitate to call. We do have operators on duty 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and we look forward to talking to you.
Pretty interesting, isn't it? Now you have some helpful hints and great tools to help you make the best decision. Are you hoping to learn more? Our expert can be reached by calling the number on your screen. Thank you for your time.